Hey everyone, welcome back to TFAX, your go-to source for all the latest scoop on your favorite reality TV shows. Today, we've got some intriguing stories from the world of 90 Day Fiance that you won't want to miss. Let's dive right in. First up, it's a dramatic breakup on 90 Day Fiance. Ella Johnson has officially called it quits with Chao after shocking revelations during his visit to the US. What led to their split? Stick around to find out the details. Next, we have Tim Malcolm in the spotlight. After a recent meetup with Paola Mayfield in Las Vegas, Tim's cryptic social media posts are stirring rumors of rekindled feelings. What's the story behind their weekend together? We've got all the juicy details. In another twist, we turn our attention to 90 Day Fiance, the last resort. Josh Weinstein's behavior toward Natalie Mordovtseva has sparked controversy. Should he have treated her with more compassion? We're diving deep into this relationship drama. And we can't forget about Sarper Güven and Shekinah Garner. Sarper's struggles to connect with Shekinah's family have many fans questioning whether he can improve his image. What went down in the latest episode? We've got the scoop. Lastly, Patrick Mendes is making headlines for a different reason: his first cosmetic procedure. Join us as we discuss how Patrick's decisions about self-image are impacting his confidence and how it all plays out on 90 Day Diaries. All right, let's get into the details of each story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates from TFAX. Let's kick things off with the story of Ella Johnson and Chao from 90 Day Fiance. This couple has officially called it quits after a shocking turn of events during Johnny's visit to the United States. After years of long-distance dating, Johnny finally made the trip from China to the US to meet Ella. They spent time together in Idaho, but unfortunately, their time was cut short. Initially, Johnny was supposed to stay for a full 3 to 6 months, but he ended up returning to China just 45 days into his trip. Ella explained that Johnny did not go directly back home after leaving Idaho. Instead, he made a stop in Arizona. It was there that Ella received a concerning message from a woman claiming to be dating Johnny. When confronted, Johnny admitted that he had spent 3 days with this woman, but insisted that they were just friends and nothing physical occurred. However, Ella wasn't convinced. She had been deeply in love with Johnny and was hopeful about their future together, but his betrayal was too much for her to handle. The emotional turmoil of feeling loved one moment and abandoned the next eventually became unbearable. During a tearful video call, Ella expressed her struggles and revealed that she couldn't continue the relationship after learning about Johnny's actions. "I just don't think we're meant to be together," she said, struggling to hold back her emotions. In a final conversation, Johnny expressed his desire to return to Idaho, but Ella knew she couldn't wait for him any longer. Despite Johnny pleading for her forgiveness and describing his actions as the biggest mistake of his life, Ella reached her breaking point. She ultimately decided it was time to move on, feeling that she had learned from the experience and was ready to embrace her future without Johnny. It was a heart-wrenching end to a relationship filled with ups and downs, and fans are left wondering what's next for Ella as she embarks on this new chapter of her life. Next up, let's turn our attention to Tim Malcolm and Paola Mayfield, who recently made headlines after a surprising meetup in Las Vegas. Tim, known for his appearances on 90 Day Fiance, was spotted enjoying a thrilling TNA wrestling event, showcasing his longtime fans' status in the wrestling world. While at the event, fans were excited to see Tim sitting next to none other than Paola Mayfield, who has made a name for herself in the wrestling circuit as the Colombian GOAT. This unexpected pairing has sparked speculation among 90 Day Fiance fans about a possible rekindling of their relationship. After their weekend together, Tim took to social media to reflect on what he described as one of the most interesting trips he's ever been on. In a video shared from the airport, he hinted at new friendships formed during the trip, leaving many to wonder if there's more to his relationship with Paola than meets the eye. Tim even pinned a comment mentioning that he finally met his 90-day crush and cryptically referenced another man in Paola's life, raising eyebrows and fueling rumors. He added, "God really played with me this time. I still gotta figure out what he was trying to tell me." This has prompted fans to analyze the meaning behind his words closely. Meanwhile, Tim's social media posts included bold graphics that cleverly spelled out Paola's name, alongside an image of the Colombian flag and the goat, which symbolizes her title as a champion. With their history and Tim's obvious affection for Paola making the rounds on social media, fans are left wondering whether their brief reunion could hint at a blossoming romance or if it's merely a friendly encounter. What do you think is really going on between Tim and Paola? Will we see their relationship develop further, or is this just another chapter in their complicated love lives? Stick with us as we keep you updated on all developments from this dynamic duo. In another twist, we turn our focus to the tumultuous relationship between Josh Weinstein and Natalie Mordovtseva from 90 Day Fiance, The Last Resort. As the season progresses, viewers have witnessed the ups and downs of their relationship, and the recent tell-all episode revealed even more shocking dynamics between the couple. During the tell-all Part 4, Natalie was visibly affected by the revelations made when Josh introduced his new girlfriend, Jen Pothast. This revelation hit hard, especially since Natalie and Josh's history has been fraught with complications over their 3-year relationship. Fans were left wondering how Josh could move on so quickly after they had shared so many intimate moments together. One of the most eye-opening moments came when host Sean Robinson confronted Josh about his commitment, or lack thereof, to Natalie. It was revealed that Josh had accepted physical intimacy with other people while still being with Natalie, which left her grappling with feelings of shock and betrayal. As she sat among the cast, you could see the pain reflected on her face as the truth came to light. Despite their long and complicated journey together, Josh failed to treat Natalie with the compassion and respect she deserved. Viewers have expressed their disappointment with Josh's behavior, especially as he seemed to evade accountability for his actions. Natalie had put in the effort to be honest and committed, but it became clear that Josh hadn't reciprocated those feelings. The season has showcased Natalie's struggles, with fans sympathizing with her as she navigates the emotional fallout from their relationship. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Natalie expressed her heartache and described how she felt used by someone who didn't value her happiness. With Josh now moving on with Jen, many are left asking whether this is the closure Natalie needs or just another painful chapter in her journey. Will she find the happiness she deserves, or is this a sign of more struggles to come? Stay tuned as we continue to follow Natalie's path and the aftermath of Josh's choices in the coming episodes. And we can't forget about Sarper Güven and Shekinah Garner from 90 Day Fiance, Season 11, who are facing significant challenges in their relationship. Fans have been closely watching as Sarper attempts to build a connection with Shekinah's family, a task that has proven to be quite daunting. In a recent episode, the pressure was on as Sarper met Shekinah's family for what felt like the umpteenth time. Understandably nervous, Sarper was aware of his rocky reputation among her relatives, particularly her sisters, who have made it clear they are not fond of him. This tension has been a recurring theme, creating a cloud of uncertainty around their relationship. During the meeting, it became evident that Sarper's past interactions with Shekinah's family weighed heavily on him. Shekinah herself acknowledged that her sisters held a grudge against Sarper, stemming from his previous unfiltered comments and behavior that didn't sit well with them. This was further complicated by Sarper's earlier statements, which hinted at a troubled past with other women that hadn't helped his case. Shekinah tried to mediate the situation, urging Sarper to present himself better and to improve his interactions with her family. She expressed her desire for Sarper to take their relationship seriously and to win over her family. However, his discomfort during the gathering suggested that he might not fully understand the importance of this familial bond to Shekinah. As the conversation unfolded, Sarper attempted to connect by jokingly asking if her sisters gave geisha vibes, a remark that did not go over well and only added to the tension. Shekinah's sisters were quick to express their feelings, with one sister outright stating that Sarper rubs her the wrong way and that he needed to change his approach. Fans of the show are left wondering if Sarper can salvage his image in the eyes of Shekinah's family and if the couple can truly find common ground. With Shekinah's sisters watching closely, it's clear that Sarper has some work to do if he hopes for a future with Shekinah. Will he rise to the occasion, Or are these hurdles too big to overcome? Keep watching as we follow their journey in the upcoming episodes. Lastly, let's talk about Patrick Mendes, who is making waves for a very different reason: his decision to undergo his first facial cosmetic procedure. In Season 6 of 90 Day Diaries, Patrick opens up about his struggles with self-confidence after facing setbacks that took a toll on his appearance. After working hard to get into the best shape of his life, Patrick encountered an unexpected hurdle when he suffered a knee injury playing flag football. This injury not only sidelined him physically, but also led to a weight gain of 20 pounds, which he described as feeling like his body had betrayed him. In a candid conversation with his wife, Thais Ramon, Patrick shared his feelings of insecurity, admitting that even his baby face was starting to show wrinkles. Thais, ever supportive, suggested they explore options to help him regain his confidence, mentioning Botox as a potential solution. Initially hesitant, Patrick expressed his concerns about the procedure. Nevertheless, after some reflection and a week of considering Thais' suggestion, he decided to go for it, realizing that maintaining his appearance is important for his career as a salesman. During the procedure, Patrick shared his apprehensions about needles in his face, but ultimately found relief in the results. He confidently stated that the cosmetic treatment had a positive impact on his self-esteem, saying, "It's definitely helped put me back into a good place." As fans see him transform, it raises the question: how much of an impact do appearance and self-confidence have on relationships and personal happiness? What does this mean for Patrick and Thais as they navigate their life together on camera? Stay tuned as we continue to follow Patrick's journey and see how his decision affects his relationship and personal growth.